So hi, Whitney.
Hi.
This is my niece, Whitney.
Are you live streaming?
No.
Oh.
This is my niece, Whitney, and we're in the kitchen and we're experimenting with making milks. And what did you make today, Whitney?
We made a pumpkin seed milk.
Nice. How did you make pumpkin seed milk?
We did half a cup of pumpkin seeds, and you just put water till it's over it in the blender, and then you blend it up starting on a lower speed and then get higher as it gets smaller.
Okay.
And then you just pour it into the jar and add water.
And we kind of cheated today because what we're supposed to do first is soak the seeds, right?
Yes.
Soak them overnight, and then then we want to throw that water out because what all seeds have are what is called a
husk? No. An enzyme inhibitor.
Good for you. Okay. So after this is soaked overnight, or by the end of the day, we can toss that water out, rinse them, because this is a softer seed. It will start to develop a little tail or a sprout by the next day. It actually starts within, so you don't have to, once you just see the beginning of it, that's about where you need to start. Anything you're using sprouted seeds for, if you're going to dehydrate them for nut milks or dehydrate them for, what was I going to say?
Dehydrate them for
like butters, nut butters.
Yeah.
Or nut milks, that's the best way to do it. You get rid of the enzyme inhibitor, and then you have milk, like she just showed you, that is full and rich.
And very yummy.
With
and then you
enzymes.
add more water for taste if you want it to be thicker or thinner.
What did you think of pumpkin seed milk?
It was good. It was good. But my favorite was we made hemp seed milk.
Hemp seed milk, okay.
And you make it the exact same way as we made the pumpkin seed one.
So this is our hemp seeds. We're almost out.
And then we added like a handful of raisins, a little bit of vanilla, and some cinnamon. Yeah. And so it's nice and creamy, and it's a little bit sweeter.
That's right. And what was our ratio? Because I like to come up with simple ratios to remember. So if this were a full quart...
So if this was going to be in here, it's a cup for a quart. So you do a cup of hemp seeds to make a quart of milk.
All right. And where does that differ? Over here with sesame seeds?
Oh, okay. So if you were going to do sesame, you'd because it has the hull on them, you do 2 cups for a quart because you're going to strain it and then you're going to lose half of the volume.
They're very good. Such a good student. And there's our extra. Yep, that's what we're getting rid of.
You strained it through here.
I strained it through here.
Spoon, or you can use a cheesecloth.
And cheesecloth is actually better. It's easier, I think. And the same thing would apply to almonds. Anything with that kind of a hull or a skin. Yeah. So where are we now? We
also made sesame seed milk, and that was this one.
And these are the hulls that are left over. There's quite a few. That's why you need twice the amount, like you said.
And then we lastly made cashew milk, which you make the same way as the pumpkin seed and the hemp seed because you don't have to strain it after.
Right, and you can soak these. Now, the raw food enthusiasts are going to say that there are no such things as raw cashews. Well, there are. It's just that the shell on a cashew is very, very hard to take off. They have to steam it off. And so they say that compromises the rawness from the cashew. But I would buy... Because of that, it makes a wonderful milk. Just get the cheapest raw organic if you have them. I don't think these are organic. These are raw cashew pieces, and if they make a wonderful milk. I like cashew because it tastes the most like cow's milk. What did you think?
I think it tastes the most like cow's milk too, but the hemp milk was my favorite.
And that's what's neat about these different. The pumpkin seed has its own wonderful flavor. And this is great for men, especially because of. The property in pumpkin seeds is supposed to help avoid prostate cancer.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Sesame seeds has kind of a roasty, even though these are raw.
It's a different taste. It's interesting. Yeah.
And then I forget what this one.
Hemp seeds has tons of protein in them too.
Hemp seeds got a really great.
It's a nutty taste.
Yeah, it is a nutty taste. And then so we have all these milks that we made that we're experimenting with, and what we're going to do next is we're going to use these milks and make a vegan ice cream.
Yes.
Ice cream machine. So for now, let's sign off from the happy kitchen of Whitney. By the way, Whitney, where are you visiting from?
New Zealand.
But you live here. You're raised here.
Born and raised.
And what are you doing in New Zealand?
I'm studying zoology.
Zoology.
And teaching yoga.
And teaching yoga. This is my great niece. Are you the greatest niece?
I am the greatest niece.
Say goodbye, Whitney.
Bye.